Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Outside for Ingram. And stolen by Leonard. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now here's Leonard. Collins a screen. Here's Harden. Going inside.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Barnes, it's good.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
Picked by Pirtle. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Collins. Barnes with the rebound. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Back to Merritt. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Ingram's got 5 now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. The shot by Ingram, no good. Basket counts.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
The drive by Ingram.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Collins a screen. Back to Harden. Releases. Misses the baby hook. Raptors lead by 5. Right side Ingram. Pass to Abaji. Just 3 on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. They lead by 5. And quarter.
Los Angeles. 6.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, BA. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them. That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Collins a screen. Leonard's got room. Rebound, Toronto.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Leonard outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh! And it's blocked by Collins.
Now, that's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long wingspan.
On defense, Los Angeles. 7-point differential. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Of course, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Batum outside. It's stolen. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces of their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you.
A heavy veteran roster. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Here's Agbaji. And he converts the layup. Agbaji's got 4 points in the quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Lopez. To stop the run. Hits a three-pointer. Lopez has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Barnes in the post. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Toronto passing it around. 4 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Abukelashvili, no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Batum sets a screen. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
And he sinks the second. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. 19 seconds left in the half. They set a pick. It's quickly with a drive. Here's Ingram. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's 11 points for Brandon Ingram.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He hits the second from the line. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Yep, that one goes. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Clippers trail by 16. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Beal with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Leonard. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
And that one's good. Quickly.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Pass to Harden. Back to Collins. Clock at 6. Outside Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 6 points for James Harden.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area. No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Collins outside. Inside. Out left to the wing. Back to Beal. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac's shot is off. Raptors lead by 16. After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, PA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap. And the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
Beal left side. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard outside. It's stolen by Ingram. And the basket by Agbaji's got 6.
Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
Here's Leonard. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Barrett can't hit.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
.36 seconds left in the 3rd. Gets the 3 ball to go. Collins has got his 2nd basket.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
They set the pick. Good chance here for Ingram. And there's Toronto with another bucket. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Down by 15. To the inside. Back to Leonard. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Barnes. And there's a pick. On the wing, Grady Dick. Back to Barnes. Pass to Murray Boyles. 5 to shoot. Here's Mamukelashvili. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Paul. Now Collins. And here's Bogdanovich. Outside Jones. The 3, Barrett. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 13. Left side Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Barrett outside. Stolen by Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. The Clippers making a switch here. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Lopez in the post. Barnes with a rebound. Toronto leading by 10. Here's Murray Boyles. Now Dick. And a one-handed slam.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Paul draws the double. Now Lopez. Fires the 3. Oh, it's off target.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Jones fires. Oh, off target from downtown. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Oh, stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Clippers.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now Beal. Outside Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes with a rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 10-point lead.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Raptors.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Brandon Ingram.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Leonard. Oh, he jammed it.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
Barnes outside. Shoots from 8. Harden with a rebound. And here are the Clippers now. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The long three. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce.